Welcome back to another creepy video from the files of Unsolved Ghost Stories. This video features part 1 in a series of Scary Video Compilations, so keep the lights on and grab a friend or partner because you shouldn't watch this alone at night. Enjoy this disturbing footage of 14 videos recorded by real people in part 1 of Scary Video Compilations. Number 14. Haunted Doll Moving. This man is on his phone in the middle of the night when something downright creepy occurs in the corner of his room. There's a doll. He wrote that he was on his phone in his room when he heard something, and this is what he caught. It appears that the doll moved on its own. It is possible that gravity was responsible for this, but whether this was a paranormal phenomenon or not, the video is still quite creepy. Number 13. Doorbell Cam Face. Vanessa Berlin posted the following video footage of something disturbing she caught on her doorbell camera. Vanessa writes that she grew up in an eerie home visited by paranormal investigators and priests, so she doesn't easily get scared. However, that night, when she saw it through her Ring camera at 11:30 p.m., she felt truly scared for the first time. This was what she saw. Be sure to look closely or you'll miss it. Behind the flowers, one can make out a faint image of a face. Although it's difficult to see what this is, it appears someone or something is looking at the doorbell camera. But as always, we'll leave it up to you. What do you think is being seen? Number 12. Japan Garment Factory Ghost. There has been a strange activity at a garment factory in Japan. Just recently, factory surveillance cameras captured footage of strange things happening. After seeing the footage, the factory owner was shocked, but not for the reasons you might expect. The factory owner explains the footage best. Take a look. In the owner's opinion, if the ghost of Ms. Tanaka is behind all these strange happenings, then they are not necessarily harming anyone. The fact is, Ms. Tanaka is greatly missed by her co-workers. Seeing these strange occurrences is probably the closest thing to having Ms. Tanaka around once again. Number 11. Ghost Seeing Dog. An owner and her dog are both at home alone when the following happens. The owner of the video writes that Hazel has been growling for 10 minutes. She checked the security cameras to find out if anyone was outside, but no one was. As this isn't normal behavior for her, she decided to record her dog, and here's what she caught.
What is it, Rose?
If they are spirits here, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus Christ. You must leave. You're not welcome here, the owner says. Is Hazel seeing anything, and does that explain why she is growling? Dogs have been known to see things that we cannot, but we'll let you decide whether anything is really happening. Tell me what you think in the comment section down below. Number 10. Laundry Poltergeist. The next segment features videos of strange occurrences that have happened inside a house. These videos contain very little information, but they all speak for themselves. Almost all of the videos were shot in a room where most of the activity occurs. It is for this reason that a camera was placed inside to capture these strange occurrences. However, it seems that with every occurrence, the activity becomes darker. Out of all the occurrences, the fifth one is probably the creepiest. Here is what was captured. This is the last event that seems to be mysterious. It appears that the garment inside the basket threw itself into the washer. Even if the video wasn't reversed, it still doesn't explain how the laundry fell into the basket on its own. The video playing in reverse could make it appear as though the laundry came crashing into the basket, but that still doesn't explain how it fell into the basket. What do you make of this final clip? Could a poltergeist have been caught on camera, or was something else going on? Number 9. Sinister Coconut Ghost. General Shim is resting on his rooftop when he witnesses something that leaves him terrified. General Shim wrote that all he wanted was a loiter on the roof of his house because it's so pleasant and fresh. Little did he know, though, that someone else would be with him as well. Here is what he saw. Shim hoped that this was just a coconut hanging from a tree, but what do you see? Could this be an instance of pareidolia or an actual sinister entity? Number 8. Dog warns owner of ghost. The following video was posted by Amar Kate, who wrote that they should have listened to the dog and the knock on the stairs. This is what the video captured.
Yeah, it does look too. Just opened it. No.
Oh my god.
This is getting horrendous. Look at it. It's smashed on top of that as well. Quick.
They reckon they should just leave and don't forget the dog. Number 7. Disappearing shadowy figure. Two friends are recording inside a room. Something is happening. It is then they decide to approach the person they are yelling at and find out what is bothering them. As they see what is happening, they are disturbed even more.
¿Qué quieres? ¿Qué quieres acá? ¿Qué quieres? Dime qué quieres. ¿Qué se te perdió? ¿Nos quieres hacer daño? ¿Nos quieres hacer más daño?
It appears that a shadowy figure appears then disappears simultaneously. As usual, I'll leave it to you to decide as to whether or not this was something paranormal or not. But what do you think? Number 6. Thrift store haunted doll. When a family buys a doll from a thrift store, weird things start happening inside their home. From toys turning on by themselves to things moving by themselves, they believe the doll is haunted and responsible for the strange activities occurring. The family believes that the house is haunted. One of the family's friends suggested they light a white candle with the doll to stop the strange activity. At that point, the family was not sure of how to do so, so they lit the candle. What followed was odd. An action camera is set up in front of the doll to record anything unusual that occurs. The footage captured this. Strangely, the candlelight seems to get brighter, but this has no effect on the strange activity. Things only seem to get worse, until one day, the most bizarre thing happens. It happens as the daughter is playing with the doll. If you listen closely, you can almost hear what sounds like a slap. In fact, the daughter claims that she was hurt, but what do you think? Would the doll have actually slapped her, or was it something else? Number 5. Creeping ghost child. In Veracruz, Mexico, Mr. Gutierrez works as a nurse. It's 3 in the morning, and he is filming his colleagues, who are currently on break. But as he records them, something strange appears in the background.
Jugando memes como siempre. Chica, no mames, no mames, mira esa madre.
A child walks down the hallway, but there's something off about this child. Minutes later, it reappears crawling. The patient may have died in the hospital. It might be helpful to perform a spiritual cleanse to get rid of the presence of those who have died but whose presence still lingers. Number 4. Ghost pushes baby. Something downright creepy was caught on camera while a child was inside a crib. Having no idea what to make of the video, the mother posted it. She was in the same room as her son when suddenly he began crying. It wasn't until watching the footage that she felt disturbed. The mother wrote that she was still trying to figure out if the camera glitched or if something had pushed her baby. Here is what was captured. The child suddenly disappears from the camera's view. It appears he was pushed over. Who or what had pushed him over the cradle though? As the child disappears from the frame, The swing continues in the back. It would have skipped a frame just like the child, but as you can see, no frames are skipped. What else could this be if it wasn't a glitch? There are no other people in the room except the mother and child, and nothing seems to have pushed him over. Whether this is paranormal or not is up to you. Mother has not yet figured that out, but you are always welcome to share your thoughts. Number 3. Apartment poltergeist. In Ashley Rain's apartment, a security camera catches something disturbing while she and her fiancé are away. It was Ashley who saw this on camera when they were moving out of her apartment. Her cat couldn't keep its eyes off it. Here's what she caught. From behind the doorway, something or someone appears to be peeking at the cat, but it does so in a very strange way. On one side, it seems to be peering through the doorway and grasping the frame, but then it ascends to the ceiling and then vanishes. What do you think of this clip? Ashley and her fiancé don't know what this could possibly be. It's a good thing Ashley is moving out. Number 2. Canal ghost creature. Morales, Debbie, and their friends are tubing through a canal when they capture a creepy sight. It was taken on the 8th of July of 2018, but 5 years ago, a person drowned in the same canal Morales is in. Little did she know that she and her friends would capture something disturbing. Let's take a look. Her awareness of this came only after posting the video to Facebook and being informed by viewers. Viewers suspect that this might have been the ghost of the drowned victim. Others believe that this might be another being, a creature no one knows for sure, but it seems that more people suspect this is a spirit. Is it really a ghost? Let us know what you think. Number 1. Imaginary ghost friend. Audrey talked about how her daughter played with a friend. Audrey thinks it was just an imaginary friend. Audrey was shocked at how fast her daughter's room would get messy after cleaning it. Later that night, Audrey decided to take a photo of her daughter while she was chatting to herself. Audrey skimmed through the photos, and this is what she saw. Audrey also points out that if you look closely, there appears to be a floating head by the closet doorway. Using a Ouija board could be useful for finding out if your child is playing with a ghost, but it's probably better to seek help elsewhere since it seems unwise to reach out to the dead. Thank you for joining us for another scary video compilation from the files of unsolved ghost stories. Be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to stay informed of more creepy videos like this one. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video, if you dare.